13. Not going to keep it. Prescott breaks the tackle. Picks up a total of 9 more.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. You almost got to hope it's a cramp, don't you, if you're a Cowboy fan right there? But
believe it or not, that's not actually a cramp, and if you stick around for a little bit, I'll tell you what really happened to Dak Prescott this season. So before I get started with the explanation, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Caleb Confusione. I'm a sophomore at Florida State University this year, and I'm studying biology with a minor in chemistry. My goals right now after undergrad are to go to med school and study sports medicine in hopes of one day becoming a medical director for an athletic team or something along those lines. So in addition to my passion for health sciences, I'm a huge football fanatic. So when I saw this Dak Prescott injury earlier this football season that kind of shook the whole NFL community, it really piqued my interest as to what was actually happening as this injury occurred. So to understand exactly what happened during Dak's injury, it's important that we first understand the anatomy of the ankle. So what you can see in the photo next to me is an x-ray of an ankle, right? So we've got your two main long bones coming down from the shin. It's going to be the tibia and the fibula. The tibia will be the larger of the two, and it'll go down towards the inside part of the ankle, right? And then you're going to see situated between those two bones, it's going to be the talus. So we'll pretend like my fist is the talus, and then we'll have your tibia and fibula kind of come down like this, and basically situate themselves on either side of the talus. So another label you're going to see on that x-ray is the medial malleolus. Now the medial malleolus isn't actually a separate bone, it's actually just the end of the tibia coming towards the inside of your ankle. So it's that little bump kind of that you can see on the inside of your foot, and it's there to provide support for your ankle. Your fibula, tibia, medial malleolus, and talus are kind of going to be the four main parts that are contributing to this injury. So you have your talus like this, right? And then fibula and tibia kind of surrounding it. So your talus has the ability to move up and down like that. So like you can move your foot, you can move your toes kind of up and downward motion. But with the fibula and tibia surrounding it like this, does not allow for much side-to-side motion, right? So what we see in the injury with Dak is as his medial malleolus, so the inside of that ankle bump starts to go inward, and the rest of his foot, the talus starts to rotate outward, right? Outside of that tibia and fibula, which causes them to then stretch. So this stretching of the tibia and fibula can then lead to lots of other torn ligaments in the ankle, and ultimately lead to the compound fracture that Prescott experienced out on the field. Now you can see in the photo next to me, it's a picture of a fractured ankle x-ray actually, so you can kind of see where the tibia and the fibula have that separation there from the talus. So typically what you'll see in the procedure for these kinds of ankle fractures, the surgeon will actually go in and they'll kind of roughen the ends of the fractured bones, and then they'll mend it together with screws and plates. So screws and plates do an excellent job of repairing the fractured parts of the ankle. However, they do tend to reduce the ankle's motion. So this can lead to further arthritis problems down the road. So Dak, obviously as he ages and gets older, he'll probably be at a much greater risk for arthritis than people who have not experienced an injury like his. So the recovery time for this injury will probably be about 4 to 6 months is what they told Prescott. So for the first few weeks to maybe month post-surgery, you're not really going to be putting much weight on the ankle at all. Typically after that period, you'll begin to start doing very light walking, putting weight on it slowly. After you start putting weight back on the ankle, physical therapists will start having Dak, move his ankles in different ways, try and point his toes in different directions so that he can get that range of motion back that he needs to play. So that, in a nutshell, is what happened to Dak, what surgeons did to repair it, and what he's doing now in order to overcome that injury. As a guy that's been involved with athletics my entire life, I completely understand the love and determination that athletes have for their sport. I would absolutely love for my future career to be a gateway to help athletes get back on the field and compete in the sport they love as quickly as possible, and more importantly, as healthy as possible.